Okay, there's a race, a presidential race going on, and there's a race against time because right now our votes are not being counted, our voice is not being heard. As long as we have these machines in place in the polls, as long as media propaganda controls our mind, our voices are not heard. I encourage you to visit blackboxvoting.org and see for yourselves the problems that we have with these machines and their accuracy on counting the votes. Now, if my voice is not heard, then my voice is silenced. I will not let that happen. I'm a free man. I'm a human being who is free. My voice will be heard. So this is why I must make this video. I encourage you to see for yourselves the damage that these machines are doing. And I encourage you to consider getting behind the idea that we need to have every vote counted. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if I have to volunteer to be a part of a team that hand counts every vote. So be it. This is our nation's work. This is my job as a citizen. If we just let this happen, then we are letting our freedom slip away from us. If we are letting our voices be silenced, then we are letting our freedoms go away. Excuse me. Now, I want Ron Paul to win. He has my vote. The reason why I want Ron Paul to win is he is the last defender of our interests. He is the last defender of the Constitution, which makes us free. He is the last defender of our freedom against corporate interests. He wants to downsize our government's role in our everyday lives. Let's detach the umbilical cord already. Jesus fucking Christ. I am a human being. I am smart. I am capable. I do not have to have my hand held by a government. But at this point, they're no longer just holding our hands. They're tasing us. They're using mace. They're using fear tactics and fear propaganda on the news to get inside of our minds, to tell us what is right and wrong. And if we let someone else in office that has their interests in mind instead of ours, we're headed towards a police state. We're headed towards fascism. Ron Paul is the defender of the Constitution. Ron Paul believes in the same things that I believe in, that I believe most people, most regular people, lower class, lower middle class people, the people who are really the heart of this nation, believe the same thing. But our voices are silenced by the elitist few who have a lot of money and a lot of power. And I use power very loosely, because it is not power. What is power? Power is truth. And the truth here is that we need to wake up. We need to become an integral part of our nation. We can't just expect it all to be done for us. Let's lead by example and not lead by sticking guns in people's faces and killing innocents. That's not leading. If we stopped spending all this money on war, we'd have plenty of money to have free schooling, free health care, creating healthy, happy, knowledgeable citizens. And that's what, again, Ron Paul believes in. But he has no chance of winning as long as these machines are in place in the polls. So again, let me wrap this up. Blackboxvoting.org. Research it for yourself and come to understand that we need to count these votes by hand. There needs to be some sort of paper trail that we can see so we can check and balance ourselves, so that greed will not run rampant as it has in the past. Ron Paul, he needs our help. Thank you for listening, and peace, freedom, love, unity, strength.